Almost everything Leonardo da Vinci wrote in his journals is back to front, and the letters inverted. Da Vinci used what's called mirror writing. So was this, as the movie claims, a deliberate form of code?
Why he wrote backwards? Because if you are left-handed and you wrote in our direction, you will cover your ink, and maybe you have all your ink on your head, on your arm. So that's why Leonardo wrote it in a mirror way.
I think the more likely reality was that he discovered that that was something he did with ease.
Professor Marianne Wolfe is a reading and language specialist at Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts. She doesn't believe Da Vinci being left-handed is the only reason he mirror wrote.
As a researcher, over 2 decades, working with hundreds of children and adults with dyslexia, I'm convinced that Leonardo da Vinci was dyslexic.
Dyslexia is an inherited learning disability which impairs people's reading and writing skills. The human brain is made up of 2 hemispheres, the right and the left. Each is a highly specialized region that controls different functions. The left hemisphere governs our ability to recognize sequences of words and letters. That's why 95% of right-handed people use this hemisphere to communicate. The right hemisphere is used to analyze space and geometrical shapes and forms. But some left-handed people and dyslexics also use this hemisphere to communicate, which could explain why Da Vinci was so brilliant at creating geometric shapes, but struggled with spelling. Professor Wolfe believes Leonardo da Vinci mirror wrote because his brain was wired to do so. And she's keen to test her theory.
Because mirror writing is one of the things that people speculate about, we wanted to see, well, is it easier for dyslexics? Is it easier for left-handed? And can we, in this very rude approximation of those 4 categories, can we make some kinds of interesting observations?
She's going to conduct a simple experiment with 4 people. There are 2 left-handers and 2 right-handers. In each category, one of them is dyslexic. They're being asked to transcribe mirror-written sentences. By timing the volunteers, Professor Wolfe will see who's fastest and, in theory, who's better neurologically mapped to mirror write.
What are the times?
In both tasks, the dyslexics are quicker than the others, and the left-handers are faster than the right-handers. The sample size is too small to confirm Marianne's theory, but it does indicate that left-handed dyslexics are more naturally able to mirror write. It also suggests that Da Vinci, the most prolific mirror writer in history, might have been dyslexic, and that his mirror writing was the result of a natural neurological process which had nothing to do with codes at all.